So he literally bought the car from me.
Center app, the mobile app, I can't pull up my hub.
And then Tesla crashed.
They're working on restoring the connection right now to allow everybody to be able to connect to the vehicles, but it's just going to take a little patience.
Yeah, this is a rock. It's like you don't want to start a relationship this way, you know? Oh, I'm so happy I sold that car. Thing's a total piece of garbage. What's going on, guys? Originally, this video was going to be about how I sold my Tesla, and then the entire Tesla website crashed. So you're gonna see the whole process of me thinking I was just selling the car, and then I couldn't sell the car because we couldn't transfer the car over to the new owner. And luckily for me, this happened after the money was already transferred. So with all of that being said, let's jump into it. All right, guys, it's funny because I was really excited to get rid of this car, and if you followed the channel, you've seen all of the times that I've had negative things to share about this car, which I'm gonna share in this video as we drive over to sell it. It also has been kind of an emotional day because this car has meant a ton to me. This was the first car that I ever purchased that didn't financially make sense. And the reason that I purchased it is, one, Tesla is awesome, and it was kind of my first really fun car, but I was able to do that by purchasing it with passive income. And that was the first time I also decided to kind of share my journey of real estate investing and passive income with the world on Instagram. And it was also close to the time that I started my YouTube channel. So this car has been an absolute blast. It's been there through countless inspections, countless ups and downs of real estate investing, and countless videos that have gotten hundreds of thousands of views of me talking crap on Tesla, when the real truth is I've loved this vehicle. And so in this video, I'm gonna share why I decided to let it go, why I'm at where I'm at, and then share with you the selling process of this Tesla. One last thing before we pull away. This is actually where I took the picture when I purchased the car that was completely paid for with passive income from investing in real estate. My house was covered, and I got to the point where I had enough money coming in residually to be able to buy this car. And so it's just kind of crazy. A lot's happened in the last couple of years. If you want to go and check out that picture on Instagram, you can actually go and find the old picture. It's right here. So make sure you hop over and follow me on Instagram, because we've got a lot of fun cars coming to the channel and Instagram. And I try to put out a lot of content on Instagram as well to help you learn how to invest in real estate and be able to purchase the things that you want with passive income. Good to go? Guess I'll see you over there. All right, guys, we are on our way to sell the Tesla, and I'll tell you more about that story. But first off, I want to tell you the pros and cons of this car. And I think I'm going to start with the cons because there are lots of pros like autopilot. The cons for this car, number one, the range in the cold. That was a big con for me because, well, the other con is just the range in general. It's hard to get used to long distance travel with this car because it is a little bit of a pain to go and charge it. Now, with that being said, I just took a trip this last week down to Utah, which was a longer drive, and because I had pre-planned the trip, or I guess Tesla kind of pre-plans it for you, it was very painless because I just grabbed lunch when I charged, and so it was almost like I didn't charge. And for the daily commute, it's very nice just because you plug it in at your house and you never have to fill up, which actually ends up saving you time. I kind of slipped into the pros there for a minute. The only other major cons are just the little quirks that come with new tech. So sometimes the screen would trip out on me. You know, I didn't plan correctly with the range, which I kind of already mentioned. But the biggest thing is just getting used to the tech, and if you haven't learned it, it'll be frustrating for you because everything's different. If I'm completely honest with you, I've talked a lot of heat on the Tesla on this channel just because of the range and because of getting used to something that's different. When it comes to the pros far outweigh the cons of this vehicle. Being able to have autopilot, being able to have all of this tech that has been developed so that your life can be easier, and then it evolves they literally will send you a little thing that pops up that says, hey, update your car. And then the car gets faster or has better tech with the autopilot, or has new games or new hidden features or new cool little intricacies that they just give you with the car as time goes on. And so I have loved this car. Being able to have an electric car, the acceleration is unreal. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. It's like a roller coaster. Being able to have the autopilot, being able to not be heard, but just be super fast. The white interior, I have loved. It doesn't get dirty. It looks super cool. I've loved this car, and I could go on for a long time if I really sat down and listed out all the pros, but the pros far outweigh the cons of a Tesla. I don't know why everyone doesn't own one, because they're so convenient. Financially, they make a lot of sense, especially with where gas prices are at right now. And now you can get the basic models that maybe aren't as fast, but still have some crazy acceleration and get everything done for you and have pretty incredible range for very cheap. It just doesn't make sense to me why everyone doesn't own a Tesla. And I know that's funny coming from the guy that has created some videos that really bash on Tesla. And if you want to see those, you can click the link above. But this car has been incredible. And so if you think that I'm selling it because I haven't liked it, that's not true. The truth is I have 2 other cars coming, and one of them is the Tesla Plaid. And I am so excited about that car. But in the meantime, I have a new Porsche, the Porsche Taycan electric car. And I'm gonna be comparing that with the Model 3 and that with the Plaid. I'm gonna be honest with you on whether or not I like the Porsche Taycan more than the Tesla. And I'm gonna have a real hard time liking it more because I've already heard that the tech is not as good as Tesla. Now, when it comes to the handling and some of those other things, I've heard that the Porsche does a little bit better job, and so we're gonna see. But this car, for convenience, for daily driver, for all of that stuff, has been awesome. And I really hope that my Plaid gets in sooner rather than later, because I guarantee once it does get in, that's the car that I'm going to drive the majority of the time. I really hope I like the Porsche enough to hold on to it because I already have more cars than I should. And I bought this because Ryan Pineda pressured me into it.
You got to get it, man. I'm about to negotiate the deal for both of us, so make sure you're ready to pull the trigger, man.
Or the Porsche, because Ryan Pineda pressured me into it. If you want to see that video, you can click here. But we're on our way. I've had lots of mixed emotions because it sucks to let this car go, but I'm excited for the new one. And I'm excited to see the reaction of the buyer of this car, because I don't know how much time he spent in a Tesla. He sells solar for a living, and he decided he needed to go electric, and we got the price that we wanted on this car. And so we're gonna go pick him up, see what he thinks of it, and hopefully he likes it enough to purchase it. He did buy a one-way ticket here, so he's pretty locked in, but he can still bail. We wanna make sure he's happy with the car, so we're gonna go pick him up, see his reaction, and see what he thinks of the car, and hopefully sell it. And I'm gonna be sad because this car has been awesome, but we'll see what happens. What do you think?
Good.
We got it all cleaned up for you.
I like that black.
Yeah. How are you?
Good, man.
I'm Chandler. It's good to meet you, man.
Meet you.
You want me to take you for a spin first, or you want to drive?
No, I don't want to drive first.
Okay.
That's for sure.
We'll show you how it works.
Looks way too nice for me to drive.
This is gonna be fun. Thanks for letting us record you too.
No problem.
So.
Thanks for coming to pick me up at the airport.
Of course, man. No better way to sell a car than having you buy a one-way ticket. So, funny enough, for those that follow the channel, you actually do door-to-door sales as well.
I do.
But for solar.
Yes.
So.
In Utah. Solar in Utah.
Very cool. Everybody with door-to-door experience seems to be buying Teslas these days, so.
Just smart.
Link in description if you want to apply to come work with us. So we're gonna have you, can you push, you see the button up at the top?
That is fact.
Here, I'll park here and then you can take it for a spin. I'll show you how the other stuff works. Valet mode, no one told me this. I thought valet mode is when you like control the car, but when you turn valet mode on, it doesn't let you go above like 35 miles an hour, and it kills all the power to the car.
Somebody else is driving it like
exactly.
a valet taking your car. Okay.
Yeah, so one day I put it on and I'm like, my car freaking sucks. What's going on? It's not going. You'll never use this unless you don't plan your trip at all.
Yeah.
or you're not watching the thing. This is what like the Porsche and other cars use. So you plug it in from there and then you plug this into the Tesla. You got this as trunk space. Then you've got room up here as well.
So windshield wiper fluids, and that's really it.
Yep, that is the only thing that you ever have to do with this car.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. No more anything. The funny thing about this car is there's no gap you can't shoot.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's such a fun car.
Well, with the new one, you'll be able to take the tax credit on it when they open it back up.
I think Tesla's used all of their tax credits is the thing.
They're trying to pass it though.
Oh, really?
So anyone that's bought after May of this year, if they get it passed, you can claim the $7,500.
Really?
If you buy it after January, you can claim $10,000 if it gets passed.
Interesting. Thanks.
Calling Tesla. This is Jeremy. Can I have your first and last name, please?
Yeah, Jeremy, my first name is Chandler and my last name is Smith.
All right. What can I do for you?
So I just sold this car. So I'm trying to transfer it to the new owner, but when I go into that part in my portal, that doesn't work. And when he goes in his portal to say he's buying a car, that doesn't work.
Give me one moment. Let me see what I can do. There's another way we can do this. So you're going and you're trying to do an ownership transfer on Tesla.com.
Yep.
Are you getting an error? Like, is it giving you any kind of error?
Yeah, so as the buyer, it gives him an error. It shows like the Roadster going to the moon with a 500 and it says, I'm afraid I can't do that. But then on my end, when I press manage the car, it just gives me a blank screen.
Okay, give me just 1 second, and then I can try and do it manually for you.
Okay.
Let's see. Because so you sold the vehicle, and the person that you sold it to, obviously, you can communicate with them.
Yeah, they're here with me right now, and they already gave me the money and stuff. So,
Okay.
yep.
All right. Give me just one moment, please.
So we're definitely gonna add this in as why Tesla sucks video, even though I've spoken a lot of praise. It's pretty sick. I have loved this car. This car's been incredible. I've loved this car. I don't know why everyone doesn't own one. Here's the thing about the tech though, is the fact that we need to transfer this. Like this is frustrating, but the fact that your car updates with everything is unreal. No other car does that without going in.
It's pretty interesting. Right after I buy it, it breaks.
Trying to make you feel better about your
Maybe we should
purchase.
go back to
I'm sending back the plaid.
Buyer's remorse.
Yeah. What is it? The 3-day right to rescind.
3-day right to rescind.
Quite a few things like our service center app, the mobile app. I can't pull up my hub. And so they're working on restoring the connection right now to allow everybody to be able to connect to the vehicles. But it's just going to take a little patience. You might have to call back in a little while because I'm not even able to access my email template to be able to send you the email template to be able to do an ownership transfer.
Tesla's getting hacked right now.
And so
Someone just hacked into Tesla.
That's a major bummer. So question, so the seller's here, he actually flew and he was gonna drive back 4 hours.
okay.
If I send him back with the car, is it gonna be a major issue for when Tesla is back up and running again to do this transfer?
No, sir. And what we can do is, I mean, there's a lot of ways this can go. You know, to drive back, obviously, he's going to need to supercharge, or charge the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, until he has claimed ownership of the vehicle and put it to a Tesla account, he won't be able to supercharge. So he'd have to use destination chargers the whole way.
So what if I just leave, like right now, I can't make my account non-active. What if he just uses my account to use the supercharger?
You know, if you guys could work something out financially, that would be the best way to go. So
okay, yeah,
that's not the case here. You know, you know the person and you're with them, so you guys could work something out, and then when Tesla's back on, you know, you can remove the vehicle, put it in his name, and then it shouldn't be a problem at all.
Sweet. So with this being the scenario, like this is his first Tesla. I feel really bad for him. Do you think you can hook him up with like 1,000 free miles or like something?
No, I mean, we wouldn't be able to do that, but you know, supercharging's a lot cheaper than gas.
Yeah, that's true. I'll get his trip home, I guess. Have you ever seen this happen before with Tesla where everything just crashed?
No, it's very, very rare, and it's not necessarily a crash. It just, you know, the connection to the vehicle is for some reason not working properly. So, but they're working on it right now, and it shouldn't be much longer. I would say another hour or so.
Okay.
But
As long as I can drive.
that sounds
Like,
good.
crashing on
Well,
or something.
all right.
I will send him on his way then. You're confident we shouldn't have any issues sending him and then transferring it later though?
No.
Okay.
No, it won't be a problem.
Okay, thank you so much. Dude, I feel so bad.
As long as the camera works.
So literally the thumbnail for this video is going to be Tesla crashed 30 minutes after I sold my Tesla.
After.
Tesla didn't let me sell my Tesla. I went to go drive the car, but then it's his car, but it's not because he can't get in because I have the key on my phone. All right, there we go. Just go right in front of it and then just click the button twice.
Oh, we've got you.
There you go. Yeah. And then just push it in and you're charging. So he literally bought the car from me and then Tesla crashed. And so this is hilarious. He's just gonna drive home on faith that one, my account has money on it so he can use the Tesla charger, and two, that I'm gonna switch it over. Granted, we've already done the bill of sale and all of that stuff. She's all yours.
I appreciate it.
Dude, thank you so much. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the video, and I don't know if there will be resolution in this video or if the end is just that my account will always be on this car and you'll never get access to it.
Okay.
Because if Tesla has gone out of business, then you're stuck with it.
Or I get free electricity for as long as I have the
That's
car.
also an option. Or Tesla gets their website back up and running so that the car can function properly. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell. And I know that you probably thought this was clickbait, but for a non-clickbait video, we couldn't have gotten luckier for Tesla to literally go down just minutes after I got the money for this Tesla.
It's kind of coincidence. I mean, who knows?
Perfect. Well, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day. Yeah, this is a rock. It's like you don't want to start a relationship this way, you know? I feel so bad about this. Hey. Oh, I'm so happy I sold that car. See you later. Thing's a total piece of garbage. No, Tesla's awesome unless they're not. And then it's really a pain. This video is too long. You're gonna have to catch the next video so you can see my Porsche gets here in 3 hours and I'm pumped.